Welcome to Full Count Rhythm Baseball on the Full Count Broadcast Network, presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Now let's send it to the ballpark for today's matchup.
Welcome into another edition of Full Count Rhythm Baseball here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you again to continue Friday's baseball game on this Sunday afternoon. Muhlenberg County Stallions and your Full Count Rhythm, as they are already, as you are looking on the screen, correct in the top of the third inning, and the Rhythm lead 4-3. And this continuation from a weather delay, Tim Reese, make it make sense.
We hate that you've missed the first 2 and a third innings. I don't know where you've been, but it happened about 36, 40-something hours ago.
Mm-hmm. We've been here ever since.
Yeah, we never not left. That's right. My back is killing me laying on this floor. But we are restarting or continuing.
Mm-hmm.
We hope.
We're not restarting. We're continuing.
Yes.
That's an important.
Yes.
Important.
At the top of the third inning with 1 out.
Yes.
So we have a new pitcher on the mound. We have a Hemphill Brothers call to the bullpen for Full Count. Here's my question right now. Do we redo the national anthem in prayer? You know what? That's going to be up to Mark McDaniel, the public address announcer.
He's already gotten into it, so I'm not sure. I mean, they should all remember who and where batters and all that were on either lineup. So we're just picking up right where we left off. So go to that broadcast, rewatch that, and then catch up to this one today. And there you go. And hopefully, good Lord willing, we're going to actually have the game get in, as there are storms predicted. We're actually in a severe thunderstorm warning right now here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Muhlenberg County is bringing the storm with us every time they come here. So it is a very hot night of baseball as we're getting ready for a doubleheader. This once again will be, as already I'm seeing people evacuate. I'm not sure if horns just went off. Did we hear if horns just went off? Everybody's evacuating like horns just went off. I don't know if they went off or not. I didn't hear anything.
I think it's raining.
It might just be
rain.
rain.
Some of the people are, we got some rain coming in right now. People are exiting the stands. I didn't hear a horn. We can't really turn our field mic up.
Yeah, a lot of music.
On.
But family weekend, that's always something fun to note that's happening here, as the Framework Athletics Hospitality Tent is getting a lot of usage tonight, especially now with the rain coming in. And we had, starting at 4 o'clock, the family tailgate that was going on. Burgers, hot dogs. I even had some Krispy Kreme donuts out there. I snagged me one.
Did you?
Yeah, I got me one. It's original glazed, but, one's never too bad.
I got some of that sausage that was cut up. Did you get any
I got
of that?
a little piece of
Polish
that.
Sausage?
Very good sausage.
Oh, my gosh, that was delicious.
That was some good sausage as the rain's starting to come down pretty hard now.
Yep. No, Bobby Smith, what if he's the crew chief? He's ready to get off the field right now. We might go to a weather delay starting off the jump here as we hit 5 o'clock Central.
Vicky Maloney said it's thunder. Is she here? Is Vicky here?
I don't know.
Did it? Tyler, did it rain? Did our horns go off out there? Tyler Cruz just walked in here. Oh, he's been in here the whole time. I thought he was out there
talking
chatting
to his
up
girlfriend from England.
his English girlfriend.
Madison. She going to check out the broadcast tonight, see if you get a mention, Tyler Cruz?
You already did.
Well, it is 11 o'clock.
So, it looks like we are in a weather delay to start the third inning of this ball game. Little bit, with the heat, how hot it is, and there's a lot of cloud coverage. We're in a once again a severe thunderstorm warning already, and I haven't heard the horns. We'll take a break here, figure out what we're doing, as actually I see what we're doing. The officials are walking back up here now, so this may be a little bit longer. I believe we're in a weather delay. I'm just going to go ahead and say that we're in a weather delay.
Either that or we're going to start without umpires.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Carmen, I'm not near Josh Carmen right now, but I know he is mad at the rain.
Well, I don't think he's mad at God.
No, he's mad at the rain, though.
Right.
I think he's mad at the rain. We'll take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Welcome back to the Full Count Broadcast Network. Now it's time for the Chick-fil-A of Rivergate starting lineup.
There's a live shot of the Framework Athletics hospitality tent.
I don't know who we can see there.
There's Mike Kelly on the right. He's right at the corner on one of the host homes. Mike and Andrea Kelly. There's Spencer Wilkins staying
Jaggers.
on the right side.
Jaggers getting into a cooler, I think, right now.
Brandon Jaggers. He is the coordinator of the host homes. I see
Carmen's running across the field, show you him, and come back. So we did have horns that went off, by the way, Tim. That did end up happening. So technically you're not allowed to play until the horns come back and say all clear or whatever it is. I don't know what the procedure is, but hey, we got all the families here, and this is a good thing. You know, everybody's in that tent getting to know each other.
Yeah, they're getting to know each other and getting to smell each other, too. There's little Liam Bogle and his
I see the
mommy
Perrells.
Brooke. Well, you would only see one Perrell.
I see Perrell. Somebody.
Gobby?
Yeah, I believe so. If somebody down there has to have the stream up.
I don't know why they would.
To watch us.
Yeah, right.
Listen to us, that is. Gotta say, the camera looks great. How far are we from here?
That's probably 200 feet.
Yeah.
220, 221, whatever it takes.
I'd like somebody to, just act like they see each other on a screen.
Mr. Mom. 220, 221, whatever it takes. Michael Keaton and Mr. Mom. You didn't have that one. A movie reference right there that Zach Williams did not have.
What year was that movie in?
Yeah, 1982 maybe.
Okay. Born in 93. It tend to work out that way.
You know what? I think you can still stream stuff like that, can't you?
Probably.
What about It's a Wonderful Life? Wonder when that was made.
Merry Christmas, you building it alone.
Best movie ever, Mark McDaniel. Trying to figure out when that Mark's going to have It's a Wonderful Life party. There's Josh Carmen right there in a shot as the rain comes tumbling down even more. They're getting to the back of that tent now. There's some folks in the merch pavilion as well. We are nice and dry up here in the old Mark McDaniel Memorial press box.
Should we close the window?
That's what I'm wondering. If the rain, I don't see it coming in the window.
You can see it
yet.
great on the camera, though.
I think you ought to play right on through. Oh.
Caddyshack?
Caddyshack, there you go. We got to go down there and cut that limb right now. I got a pocket knife.
That limb, one limb is just blocking a good amount.
You go down there, climb that.
Here comes Josh running through the foyer of the Drakes Creek Park. He's going to let somebody know, hey, let's go play baseball.
No, he's not.
No.
He's going to come up here and get dry.
So, as we are hanging out, we will, you know what we're going to do, Tim? We're going to cut the mics off, and we're going to wait and try to get some answers here. So, enjoy the ambient sounds of quiet.
He's going to cut my mic off.
And then you're just going to watch the families have fun down there in the tents for a little bit. Because we're going to try to get some.
Home. in air conditioning.
Tim might be able to talk a little bit for you. We'll see what happens as
30 minutes, and then we can do it. But
Josh Carmen's up here in the booth with us now. We've been showing we got the camera down on the tent.
Here you go.
For everybody down there. Hey, Josh Carmen's here. Let's talk to Josh Carmen.
If we can figure out. Here you go.
Yeah, this is a whole other thing now. Tim doesn't want to talk, so he's giving it up to. I think Josh is in the middle of. He's in the throngs of getting baseball ready. He might be. How many people do we know down there? There's a lot of people down there. There's all kinds of hot dogs, and as the sun's coming out, some rain's happening.
Josh Carmen, welcome to the field mic.
That's the first time I've been up here during a broadcast.
Is it? You've been on the broadcast before. You were just down there in the dugout.
In the dugout, yeah.
We never had you on for year one as general manager?
Yes, you did for year one.
Maybe once,
when Kenny was here, yeah.
Look, sun's out.
So what's the
Where's the
procedure
rainbow?
here, Josh?
What's that?
What's the procedure here?
Well, the park here has a lightning detector in the park, so if lightning is detected within 3 miles, the horn goes off, and obviously you shut it down. So we'll just wait it out and wait for the all clear, and then try to get some baseball in.
So still trying to finish the 6 2/3 of a game that we have left from Friday, and then following that game, assuming there's enough time, as it is, we'll get to a 7-inning ball game that'll be done also today.
Yeah, so, if we get through 5 complete in this one and we have a weather delay, that'll make this one complete. And then we'll try to shoot for a start time sometime to get the second game in, the 7 innings there. The Ohio Valley League does have a 12 p.m. curfew rule, so if we're not able to complete the game by midnight, we can't start it. So talking with Muhlenberg, I think our cutoff time is probably 9:45, starting game 2, or the continuation of this game.
Right. It's tough for them too, because we're obviously blessed with this team, as you know, with the travel arrangements that are set up with Hemphill Brothers. But you look at Muhlenberg. Muhlenberg's not in a they're not in a Hemphill coach. They're in a 1982 school bus.
Yeah.
So it's not only is it 90 degrees outside and humid, then they're inside of a school bus as well. Whether they played a game or not, the travel conditions are tough for them. And what's that drive to Muhlenberg? That's
what is it, hour? Right at 2 hour 50 minutes, 2 hours.
I thought it was every bit of 2 hours.
2 hours. It's easy for us. It's an easy ride in the bus accommodations we have. But yeah, you're right. School bus is not ideal, but it's not terrible. It's just not ideal.
It's better than driving your own self.
Yeah, it is.
So our local meteorologist Tim Reese has his radar up. Well, he did have it up, right?
Let's compare this, all right? Because baseball coaches are actually part-time meteorologists. I feel like. So what you got, Tim? Let's compare.
Let me go to the Vol State Jim McGuire.
You got something special.
Yeah, what is this? Does he have his own API or something?
Where's the camera at? Get it over here.
You want to show the camera to you?
No, it is. What kind of chicken deal we got going on over here?
Weather Underground.
Today, okay.
There we go. 50% at 7 p.m. Be a 0.5 of an inch. 8 p.m. we're at 70%. 80% at 9 p.m. and 40% at 10 p.m. Then at 11, we got nothing. And then we're back to 40% at midnight. And then we're good until sometime in November.
November. Well, you don't.
Wednesday the 5th, the next time that we have some precipitation.
Hey, can we turn the music just a hair down just so we can hear the all clear horns? when they go off. You don't have this, Tim. You don't have access to the lightning detector app.
Did it cost me something? Does it cost you money?
I don't have
think
it.
I think you just need to know the right people.
Know the person.
Yeah.
Does his name rhyme with Schmandy Schmilly?
That's it.
Okay.
That guy.
Schmandy Schmelly. Dang. He's got that kind of juice. What's the name of the app?
I don't know.
How does it detect lightning?
Thor TV.
Thor TV.
Well, tell us what's going to happen.
Yeah, does it detect lightning right now? Does it have a clock?
You sound like a
on it?
demigod
we
or something.
See the
like
red
that.
alert button. We're under a red alert right now. That means we're no good. So this 2.4 number's got to get less than 2.4, and it'll go to the warning or all clear. So I think we're close.
We're just milling about.
The challenge is the next little cell gonna grab us?
What does Grant Edwards have in his hand here?
Full
Count
a
Ministries.
hamburger.
Oh, tongs.
Full Count Ministries board member.
Did you guys get a burger?
I did.
How was it?
I got a double. It
It was
was
very good.
pretty excellent.
Do we have a food truck showing up here?
Yeah, I think we've got the
Luau.
Kona Ice.
Kona
or shit?
Ice.
Kona Ice, yeah.
Man, that'd go good right now.
So, family weekend, Josh. How has that been so far? Getting these guys' families, some returning families after last year and even from the beginning of all this. But how's family weekend been so far?
It's good. It's one of our favorite weekends for Full Count. Got families come in and visit their kids that they send off to play baseball in the summer. So it's an exciting weekend for us. We get to obviously see some old faces and that's been here in years past, and welcome them back. And then meeting the new families is exciting. Having a new group of people who are part of the Full Count Rhythm family, and so it's fun fellowship. We like to feed people, obviously, as you are putting on the camera, and they're doing a number on it over there. So
They got time now.
yeah, they've got plenty. They got nothing to do but eat right now.
I think our Kona Ice is going to take up our shot. There was all the fun.
There's Miss Brooke waving them in.
Yeah.
She's gonna pull them right in there. Look at this.
What a team.
That is Miss Brooke Carmen,
Yeah.
the queen of Full Count Rhythm.
Yeah, she makes us all look good here. So
She's awesome. I'm telling you what, that's a hard-working woman.
It's a village for sure that has to take on something like this. And I mean, even like today, dealing with your family weekend here, a lot of these families and that are sending the sons here to not only be entrusted to play baseball, but also the main goal of this, which is to learn the gospel that they're going to be a part of. I mean, it is an enriching time for not only these kids, but also these families as a whole, who have been to a lot of different baseball tournaments in their life and a lot of traveling in baseball. Nothing quite like this, though, I imagine.
no, we hear that over and over, that there's nothing like this, and from families, from players, from college coaches around the country, that it's using their words. There's not a better situation in the summer than what we've got here, and that's not something that we boast in a whole lot, because at the end of the day, I don't think we have a whole lot to do with it. The Lord has blessed us tremendously. As a call to doing this, it's a calling for us, for the staff members of Full Count, for the volunteers, for you guys even to do this night after night up here in this. What some people out there call a circus up here. You're attending an elephant away from a full-blown circus up here. But you're right, it takes a village, and I don't think
It's the
there's
rhythm section. We call it the rhythm
the
section.
rhythm section. Yeah, Barnum
Barnum and Bailey.
Yeah.
Ken Stegall, Mark McDaniel, and
Yeah.
whoever you send up here for the as
Mark's
our
the
clock
bearded
operator.
lady. That's
The bearded lady. No, but it's special, and we we love to hear the stories, and so It's really good. So we hope that the families are comforted and feel comfortable sending their kids here for the summer. I know that's a scary thought, just to ship your kid off across the country and move them into a stranger's house.
Jack Thompson's dad, I met him, Gene Thompson, and he said a year ago he brought Jack, don't call me Armstrong Thompson, down here from Reston, Virginia. Drove 10 hours, dropped him off, and turned around and drove 10 hours back. Yeah. And I thought that had to have been tough. But guess what? The next year, the kid's right back here, right?
Back,
so
yeah.
I think that's the testament to full count rhythm baseball is how many guys came back. And we have 10 guys that have come back for another year, and we've got 2 that are back for year number 3. So there's nobody else in this league.
Are you counting Seals?
No.
And Harrison?
I don't, because they're coaches. Now, that would be 12 then, is what I've got.
And
you
5.
got more than that?
And 5 for year 3.
We got Jackson. You got Drew
4,
Robertson.
4 then, right?
You got
4
Travis, and you got Sills.
Yeah, so 4 back in their 3rd year. 2 is coaching.
That's
and
right.
then, what, 10?
I got 10 players.
And
is
that,
what I'm,
that's unheard of in the collegiate summer baseball world. You typically you get 1, 2 that return for a second year, but it's rare to have them come back for a 3rd year just because their eligibility runs out, or they move on to another league, or they want to stay closer to home. But for us to have 10 return is really unheard of. So I guess we're doing something right.
And on top of, too, it's everything that's already been mentioned. It's also the competitive side of this. This team, Tim says all the time, this team does not like to lose.
No.
And there's a side that, your kid's coming here, but he's coming to a winning program in the OVO.
Yeah.
Even how new it is still, but a winning program that is going to demand excellence on and off the field as well. So, I mean, there's a side of that where you're getting the full package of coming to the full count rhythm.
Yeah, it's a fine balance, right? Their college coach doesn't want them to go to summer ball and learn how to lose. Right. They all come in with their own things they need to work on. When they left their exit meetings at the end of the spring season, they have an exit meeting with their college coaches, and they're told what they'd like for them to work on and be better at and polish up and this, that, and the other. And so. But the other side of that, like you said, is the competitiveness. They don't want them to learn how to lose, and winning's important to those guys. So you don't want to send a guy off to summer ball that's going to a bad program that's going to come back and learn that it's okay to just lose night after night. That's not okay in the college baseball world. So for us, being a ministry, and that's a tricky balance, right? You try to encourage a little bit. You try to get on a little bit and challenge them when they don't play well, but trying to do it with love and out of love. And then, so that's a tricky balance for myself and the rest of the coaches because, I do work for a ministry, but we don't like to lose.
Right.
Losing's not fun.
What is it? Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, do it unto the Lord." So if you're going to go out there and play hard, like you're playing for the Lord. And the other part of this is we've talked about this before. The umbrella of Full Count Ministries that's been going since 2010, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Has a number of people attached to it and have had those people for years, for maybe 10 years. I've been involved since 2013. So some have been 12 and 13 years. Well, you have the John Smithsons and the Grant Edwards and the Jacob Oldham and Brandon Jaggers and all these guys that have been part of this. Nathan Davenport, bring along people. Kevin Pomeroy. You get people who they're athletes, former athletes, played high school at least, college, some college.
Yeah.
Do what? Pomeroy, yeah.
Pomeroy.
He played in high school, didn't he?
He was left
He's
out.
listening in. I threw him a bone, even though he throws me under the bus.
His ears perked up when he heard his name.
Ken Pomeroy.
Ken Pomeroy.
He plays a good left out. But so all these guys, though, that are connected with the organization and now with the rhythm are bringing these guys along with them. And shoot, they don't want to be part of something that's a 5-22 team. So they're encouraging. A lot of those guys are host homes or mentors, or they're setting up golf events.
Yeah.
And those guys, they're going to brush off on these players, and they're going to see, hey, these guys want to win here.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to win, so let's.
Well, I think it's also a good balance of the web of the ministry, that you've got so many layers that's built in with, like you said, the volunteers, the mentors, the host homes, and the staff, and so these players have a lot of avenues they can go down to find what they're looking for, and so and there's a lot of encouragement in those layers from these different people. And so it's fun to see it all work together, because, you could, the coaching staff roughs them up a little bit after a game where we just don't play well, and it's not okay to not play well, and they go home a little discouraged with the challenge, and maybe their mentor, their host home at lunch the next day says, well, you know what, it wasn't very good. But it's not the end of the world, right. And the great thing about this game is you don't have to wait 7 days to play it again. Baseball, you play the next day, so not like the other sports where you got to wait a week to play.
Now, how long have you been coaching?
Total?
Mm-hmm. Not just here, obviously, but
16 years.
16 years.
Your first assistant was your first job over at JP2?
At JP2.
Okay, with Jacob Oldham, who was there.
He wasn't there when I went there.
Okay.
Yeah, he came in the year after, maybe the second year after I was there.
Okay, and the head coach at JP2 was who?
It was Michael Brown at the time, who is now the head coach at Brentwood Academy.
Okay.
How have you seen, dealing with children? I mean, even at these college ranks, it's still kids, even though they may be, over the age of 18 or older.
I mean, they're not minors.
They're not minors. But, how have you seen that change in the that time frame of dealing with the young people from a coaching standpoint? Because dealing with kids, you're not just dealing with the kids, you're dealing with the families as well. So there's a lot that goes into that. What's some of your strategies, and what's some of the things that you've seen change from that standpoint?
Golly, it's a lot different. I hadn't been in it very long, but just in the last 16 years, it's changed a lot. Just kind of the mentality of the player, and there's a lot of pressure on these guys these days, especially at the collegiate level, and really even at the high school level. It's the first time that college or high school coaches is kind of hired and fired for winning and losing and how he runs a program. So it's the first time that a player experiences possibility of being cut from a team, and it's the first time in high school that your performance on the field kind of dictates how much playing time you get. Your performance in the off season and workouts and all that. There's the all clear sign.
Oh, there you go.
We're all clear. And even more so in the collegiate game.
Well,
we need to roll.
Yeah, we'll let Josh Carmen hit the we're done filling air.
I was going to say, I see Executive Director Jacob Oldham down there. He was probably looking for Josh. Jacob Oldham.
So Josh Carmen was here with us on the start of our broadcast as we were in the middle of a weather delay, getting you set for the beginning return to play that was a game started on Friday night that was postponed due to a weather delay, and then went to start and had a weather delay again. So we're going to wrap all the way back around and figure out where we are here at the ballpark, but we will get it set and get you ready. Once again, it will be the top of the third with one away And the Rhythm lead 4-3 over the Muhlenberg County Stallions. We'll take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
United Machine and Tool has been manufacturing the highest quality projects for a wide variety of industries for over 35 years. We deliver high-quality CNC machine components and fabrication projects from prototype to production. United Machine and Tool is committed to quality and excellence in the manufacturing industry. We're located in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Check us out on the web at umttn.com for any manufacturing need. That's United Machine and Tool, a proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
And welcome back in Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here, as we are getting you set for the Muhlenberg County Stallions and your Full Count Rhythm to continue their match that was going on this past Friday. Got a different set of pitchers coming into this one. Tim Reese on the rubber now for the Rhythm as we're getting set for the top of the third inning. Already one out away in this. Logan Harrell.
Logan Harrell, an incoming freshman to Trevecca Nazarene University, is on in relief of his buddy, former high school teammate Jonah Smithson. And he is from in the Hendersonville area, the son of Mike and Amy Harrell. Fresh off of a week last week at Nicaragua. He will be out on the mound with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning to face mostly the same lineup that the Muhlenberg County Stallions had. They have 1 change at shortstop, Noah Phillips. He's actually in the 7-hole for Charlie Chauvin, but not positive he's actually playing shortstop. I've seen him play second, but Cale Hill was there to begin the game 2 days ago. Logan Harrell, 6'3", 195 pounds. He is going to major in nursing. He has a pawpaw in Hendersonville and grandpa and grandma also in Hendersonville.
Caden Ray will get things started here as the first pitch into him is fouled off. And we are in an 0-1 count.
Game time 5:32, temperature 91 degrees, feels like 99. Another AAA auto glass foul ball. Caden Ray from Moorhead State struck out in the 1st inning on Friday. Stallions scored 3 runs in the top of the 3rd.
Big swing and a miss, so 3 pitches in, and Logan Harrell has his first strikeout of the day. Tamden Webb Tate, designated hitter, stepping in. 2 away here is Jackson Cawthorn, making sure everybody's on board. It's 2 outs here, guys. Don't forget it.
Don't look silly. You can't turn a double play here, Ken. 2 reasons. 2 outs, and there's nobody on. From St. Charles Community College, Webb Tate.
Swing and a miss there.
The Stallions lost to the Railroaders yesterday.
1-2 count now as Logan Harrell likes throwing in some hot, humid weather. That one's fouled off. AAA auto glass foul ball.
Just gets out of play. Logan Harrell had a little bit of a bug coming back from Nicaragua. Tyler Cruz, our clock operator here, he got back from Nicaragua as that one's just a bit inside. You didn't get sick, did you, Tyler Cruz?
I did not drink the water.
You did not drink the water? You just had bottled water, right? You can't go down there and drink the water, Tyler. Tell me, somebody didn't tell Harold that?
It's chopped over towards 3rd. It's going to be a playable ball. Hesitation to throw that one as Strange tried to get it over.
His best bet would have let that thing go. I think it would have gone foul, but that'll be an infield hit for Webb Tate. He struck out in the 1st inning Friday night off of Jonah Smithson.
Rudy Tucker stepping in now with 2 away and a man on first.
5th hit of the game for the Stallions.
Right-hander in the batter's box. Has a single already today.
A bloop single. Just
I didn't put that down.
Just on the other side of Henry Jackson, first baseman.
Former Eagle. Broken bat over to second. Burns grabs it and tried to throw a tag, and the ball got out of his glove. Tate heading over to third. Throw to third. Tag down. And they're going to say he got him. The classic 4 to 8 to 6 or 5 that is.
I don't think the 8 touched it, did he? I'm pretty sure
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, have to go back and look at that. But Ken Stegall knows it.
A crazy circumstance to get the out there, but it all works out in the end. And Tamden Webb Tate tagged out at third, trying to advance after Zeb Burns drops the ball, trying to place the tag at second. So now we are through 2.5 innings here. 1 man left aboard. and 1 hit come across, no runs. We'll take a break. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Don't strike out at your next party. Order the food that will get your crowd cheering. Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. We have many catering options available, from our Chick-fil-A nugget trays to our original Chick-fil-A sandwiches to our chocolate chunk cookies and fudge brownies. We have something for everyone. Order online at chickfil-a.com or call the store at 615-851-4007.
Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram knocks it out of the park with Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, all new vehicles come with a Rhythm exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles, no additional charge. That's a home run. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram in Madison, just 10 minutes north of Nashville.
If you've got a dream, then we've got you covered. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is like no other.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you as we get set for the bottom of the third inning now, where the Rhythm will take back over with a 4-3 lead. And the 3 due up will be Henry Jackson, Trey Miller, Jackson Cawthron. Noah Waltz on the rubber now for the Muhlenberg County Stallions, Tim.
He's on for his 4th appearance of the year. It's the first in a what am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Not a start. There we go. A relief appearance.
Oh, okay.
Senior moment there. I'm thinking, what? No, he's kind of starting, but he's not starting. On the score sheet, he's a relief pitcher.
Do you know Noah Waltz's favorite dance? The foxtrot.
The foxtrot.
First
Mitersall would be the right answer. From Kentucky Christian University. Coopertown, Tennessee. Transfer from Trinity International University.
Doesn't seem to throw the ball very hard, at least for the first 2 pitches.
4.67 ERA, 17 in the third innings, giving up 23 hits.
That one's fouled off.
Yesterday's hero, last night's walk-off winner, Henry Jackson. He left this game not limping like he is right now, jumping, backing up, waiting for his teammates to mob him.
Threw his helmet down, spun it.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling.
He did have the walk-off spin there, didn't he?
Mark Wilkins says the Wilkins checking in from left field line. Glad to be here for family weekend.
I've met him before, but saw Mark and Lori as Rudy Tucker looked like. He did not expect Waltz to throw whatever Waltz threw.
He stepped left when he should have stepped right.
He did not. They weren't in sync, not in simpatico. Is that the word?
That one's hit well over to short. Play on the ball over to first is there for the first out.
That is the new shortstop, Noah Phillips, who's in for Charlie Shulvin.
Designated hitter, Trey Miller.
Trey Miller, who continuing his tear through the OVL ever since joining. I believe he's got like a 950 batting average right now.
591 according to the OVL website, but they're not counting this base hit that he's got already in this game, and he has a consecutive hit streak going. What did we determine? I think he's got 7 hits in a row in official at-bats. 1 against Hoptown here, 2 at Hoptown there, 3 at Lexington, don't call me Louisville. There's 6. This one's 7.
And yesterday's was 8.
Doesn't count yet.
But we know it happened.
It doesn't count yet. He's got to get consecutive through this game.
Oh, I see. I'm going through days. I'm going through the days.
Yeah, if you're going actual time.
That one's hit over towards the dugout
from
AAA Autoglass.
Hamilton, New York.
2-2 count.
Oh. He went down on that slow one there, didn't he?
That would be a strikeout. So there goes the consecutive hitting. Now we're just to a daily hitting streak.
Now he's just hitting 600. Yeah, you go 1 for 2, and your average goes down when you have a 600 batting average.
We have a pattern going here, Tim. Stretching back to Friday.
What, 2 outs.
6-3K, 6-3K. Let's see what happens here. Strike 1 is in.
Look at you memorizing your score sheet there. I don't know if you remember this or not, but he walked and scored in the first.
Slept since then, but sure.
Twice. And Noah Waltz is not going to throw the ball by you, but he's gotten 2 outs. 2 pretty good hitters here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Threatening skies down that right field line.
Just out of my vision there, Tim.
We got to cut this
wall
out right there. Leave that electric outlet, though. Going to need that one.
Big swing and a miss there.
Take a hack, Jackson Cawthron. A JV cut right there.
Yeah, they're seeing home run derby here with these throws.
5'11", 180 pounds from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
That one's fouled off. AAA auto glass foul ball. Oh, catches some glass.
Auto glass foul ball.
City of Hendersonville is in some deep debt with all this glass repair they've had. Full count, Tim.
That was a full count. We just missed it. Our first one of the game.
Ball 4. Gets him over to first with 2 away.
That was a pretty good book. Did you ever read that?
I'll bring up Levi Perrell. Walked earlier in this game.
I remember that.
We call him Levi Perrell around here.
He walked and scored, just like Jackson Cawthron did. Zachary Lawson got the start.
That one fouled off.
Lawson went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. They were earned. Walked 3, did not strike out a batter. Those 4 runs and 3 hits, all in the first inning. He retired the side in the second. And then got yanked.
So Wasp trying to get in here. Pickoff move over to first.
He was in there.
Not in time.
Safe call by Chad Crutcher, in relief of Randy Hundley, who was here Friday. Ted Ashton behind the plate. Bingo Bobby Smith down at third base.
Another pickoff move over to first. Not in time.
Ted Ashton is Wayne Seeley's replacement, and Bobby Smith, who was here last night behind the plate. They kicked him out to third base today in exchange for Jeff Wright.
Strike in there.
Don't know if I can call that a changeup. Can I call that a changeup? I hope it is. Tyler, I hope that's his changeup.
1-1 count.
Got 0-2 out on the board.
Or is it 0-2? I may be off here.
Well, Tyler Cruz is looking.
It is 0-2.
He is looking pretty confident that his
I was not confident
scoreboard is correct.
I didn't get much sleep Thursday night, so
yeah.
It's showing today.
Yeah, this is going to continue all game long, I think. Why not?
That one goes a little outside, and Cawthron will mosey his way down to second. Ken's going to call that one a wild pitch.
Just a bit outside. Nobody chatting today.
They're all over on the left field line. Let us know if you're here.
Susan
we want to talk to you.
Susan Reese will chat. She's very chatty. My lovely wife.
Fouled off. Oh, catches some glass. The boss.
The boss. You know what? There's a chance she's sitting at the house with nobody else there. I'm going to guess maybe Wilson, Eli, and Lucy might have checked out and gone back home to Gallatin. There's a base hit.
Good shot over towards left field. It'll get down. Cothran will hold at third.
Go on.
And Perrell would scoot down to second. As runners now threatening to score here for the Full Count Rhythm with a 2-out single by Levi Perrell.
That's Walker Strange right there. Who sings that song right there?
That would be Rihanna.
Is that a Rihanna? So Walker Strange is a big Rihanna fan.
Or it's just a song that's been used every single year. I believe Ben Brooks had it first.
I can't even tell what she's saying.
Desperado.
Whole lot of lotto or something. She's sitting in an old Monte Carlo? Okay. Tyler Cruz, 35 years old, you said.
He's with the youth. He just asked his girlfriend, who's in England.
Yeah.
Apparently Big Ben's turned off for the night.
Is she having fish and chips? I think she's asleep. Look at her.
I think she's looking on her phone.
She's FaceTiming. She's eating fish and chips.
Had plenty of mayonnaise and vinegar because that's what they got up there.
Yeah, she's having a pint, too. Yeah, pint of ale.
She says she has eaten fish and chips.
Not.
Chips are just fries, folks. Keep it moving. 1-1 count. Call cookies biscuits.
Get in the hole.
It's hit down towards third. Hard throw over to first. Not going to get there in time. One run comes across, and a second one follows suit as the Rhythm add 2.
Can you get 2 RBIs on an infield single, Ken? There you get. I think that's the first. Walker Strange with 2 RBIs on an infield single. Nice try by Noah Phillips, but speedy Walker Strange, sometimes we call him Flash, drives in 2. He might have to thank Levi Perrell for that second one.
Hey, thanks for running fast.
Thanks for being fast and being a good base runner.
6-3 now your new score. Rhythm lead. Jared White strolling in, swings at his first pitch, then pickoff move over to first, not in time.
That'd have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Get an infield single, not getting 2 runs, and then get picked off at first. Don't do it, Walker. Don't do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Jared White, still the only Rhythm player I've seen hit a home run this season.
Not going to happen there.
He hits one that gets high and out to center field, and Rothschild has it for the 3rd out. But the Rhythm add 2 to their lead. 6-3 when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here, getting you set for the top of the 4th inning. We finally made it out of the 3rd after 48, maybe 50-something hours.
A long inning.
It was a very long inning of baseball.
I did a lot during that time.
Plumbed.
Oh, my gosh. That was awful. That was awful. Thank God for Johnny Angel, my teammate at Belmont, plumber, and he answered my call, and so we had water leaking all over my kitchen and garage underneath with a house full of family, daughter from Mississippi and her 2 pumpkins, Reese and Sloan, my son Wilson and his 2 pumpkins, Eli and Lucy, were over at the house. We had no water yesterday for half a day.
Good thing it rained a lot.
Yeah, that's what we needed.
Noah Phillips in here. He has replaced Charlie Sholvin with a much easier name to say.
Noah Phillips, at least a second-year player with Muhlenberg. There's a chance it's his 3rd year.
2-1 count goes 3-1 as Phillips watched the ball come in and then looked at the official as if he didn't know if that was a strike or a ball. And Harold gets one across there, and it's a full count, Tim.
Full count Ministries, full count. Noah Phillips, 5'8", 170, plays at Midway University. He's going to have a new teammate up there from Vol State.
That one's hit down over towards Perrell on the hop. Quick throw, and he has it over at first. And just another easy walk in the park for Levi Perrell in that shortstop position.
He is unbelievable. Loves to throw on the run. His mom's here. Gabi Perrell made the trip by herself. Mimi stayed back home. Wonder if Mimi's working on a Bible verse for us. I did not. I see. Who I didn't see that I was expecting to see was Walter and Robin Benjamin. Sure they're still here. The sons of Jackson Benjamin. You think they're moving, packing boxes?
Kyle Hogwood.
There you go.
He's checking out an 0-2 already from Harrell.
From the University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Ken?
That is a Texas
down there
school.
in Waco? I mean, Baylor's in Waco, but
that one misses outside.
Let's see where Hogwood's from. Forney, Texas. He went to Paris Junior College. 5'10", 170-pound junior.
How many knees? Swing and a miss. Another strikeout here for Harrell, his second already of tonight's ball game. And Spencer Vaughn, left fielder, he grounded out to short.
I erroneously had him checked out of the ball game, if you recall, last time we met to play this game. Spencer Vaughn, the left fielder from Georgia Highlands Community College, hometown of Decatur, Georgia.
Used a lawyer word.
Which one was that?
Erroneously.
Erroneously? Logan Harrell, 2 misses to Spencer Vaughn.
2-0 count.
Where did that miss?
Robin Benjamin checking in, says, we are here. We have been doing a lot of unpacking. Love listening to you guys. Where were you?
Are y'all moving here too?
There's a strike across.
The Benjamins are all moving up from Charlotte, North Carolina. Glad to have you. No income tax here, Walter and Robin. Enjoy yourselves.
Full count, Tim.
Full count Ministries, full count. 1 for 2 for full count first pitch foul balls thus far in this game.
That one's hit over towards third. Strange has it over to first in a bang-bang play, but gets him for the third out. Very close over at first, but Crutcher lets us know he got the out. So we are through 3.5 innings. Back after this here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
And welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you, as set for the bottom of the fourth inning, where the Rhythm lead 6-3. And coming up now is Zeb Burns.
It's Big Kahuna.
Big Kahuna.
Big Kahuna Ice.
Big Kahuna Ice.
Is he throwing a knuckleball?
He's throwing BP. The strike gets in there. An eephus pitch, as Mark McDaniel says. One count after they check down to see if he went around, and he did not.
Well, here's something that I finally am noticing with my binoculars on. He's got those pants just below his knees, and he's wearing
stirrups?
Striped.
That's hit over towards second, and just a little looper for out number one.
Socks. He's got 4th of July U.S. socks on with red and white stripes in the front and blue with stars on the back of it. So, Drew Robertson has extended his hitting streak already in the first inning on Friday. And who would park over there? We're in the middle of a city park. Mark McDaniel parked. He parked the big truck over there.
That one's hit over towards second again. Throw to first, and there for Hogwood.
What in the Kale Hill's going on over there at second base?
What am I off here?
Kale Hill's the second baseman. You said throw over to
Hogwood.
Hogwood was playing third base. He made the switch. I don't think so. I think that's still number 14 at first base.
It is 14 at first base. I have the wrong one. And stepping in, Reese Holbrook.
Caden Ray is the first baseman.
We'll just have to make that change. A game that'll never end, Tim. That one struck well, but goes foul. 0-2 count.
Trying to keep up with these hitting streaks. Reese Holbrook comes in with a 12-game hitting streak. Does not have a hit in this. If he doesn't get a hit in this game, then he only had a 10-game home streak or hitting streak.
That one is fouled off. AAA Autoglass foul ball that gets over the framework off Athletics Hospitality tent.
Thankfully, it hits in the grass, and now it's not scuffed up.
Running out of baseballs.
Reese Holbrook with a walk and a strikeout.
Reaches for one there that's going to get towards foul territory, and
he made the catch.
And they catch it over there. That's going to be Hogwood who makes the catch over at third, foul territory. And that'll be the third out. So there we go. 4 innings of baseball played. We head to the 5th when we return. Rhythm lead at 6-3 here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free. Because sometimes the basics are more than enough. Making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank. Banking made easy. On purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams. Top of the fifth inning here. Rhythm leads 6-3, and we are getting close here, Tim.
Getting close to
an official ball game.
That's right. 3 outs to go without allowing 3 runs or more.
Logan Harrell still on the rubber. Looking at the top of the order now, Ethan Rothschild, Garrett Causey, and Cale Hill.
Logan Harrell just did not endear himself to Jackson Cawthorn as catcher as he throws the first pitch in the turf.
That one's fouled off. 1-1 count. Had a
Josh Carmen, our bat boy,
tonight. There's Josh Carmen on the hop. He's eyeing all those baseballs. Got to keep those pearls nice and clean. As that one's blooped over third, and getting over there is Reese Holbrook for out number 1.
Hogwood just made a nice play on him to
stepping to the plate,
in
right
the
fielder Garrett Causey.
4th inning. So he gets over and returns the favor to Ethan Rothschild.
Garrett Causey stepping in. He has a single today and has scored. Also flew out to left field to Reese Holbrook. Swing and a miss to start there.
Oakland City University, Garrett Causey.
That's in Oakland City.
It is. Oakland City, what state?
Oakland City, wasn't it California?
No, that's where Oakland is.
Yeah, but
there's an Oakland City
what am I thinking of?
Indiana. You're not thinking about Oakland City University.
Check swing. They're going to see if he went. They say he did not. What school am I thinking of?
He's from Evansville, Indiana.
15 minutes from the Mexico border. Is that Orlinda, maybe? I don't remember. That was one of these games that blended into me now. And a backwards K gets the second out. Harrell, third strikeout of the night. As Cale Hill steps in now. He was the out that we ended on Friday in the top of the third.
Fellow Ohioan from Marietta, Ohio.
Figured Ohio had something to do with this one as he takes a foul ball to more like Ohio, more like Owowo.
Oh, ouch. What in the Cale Hill's going on? That's all I'd be saying if I was around him. I bet he's related to Sam Hill. What do you think, Mark? What in the Sam Hill are you doing? Andy Perrell, the cricket expert, out in the audience.
That's a shot towards left field. Holbrook will see that get down and pop up against the wall and throw in as it's a stand-up 2-out double. Well,
we almost saw a book rule double
If that was hopping over, Mark, I was
on it. I was on it.
Were
We
you
were,
on that
we were
one, too?
both on it. I was going to say it.
It's not a ground rule double, we learned. Ken Stegall, our historian and knower
Statistician.
of all goofy facts, says it's a book rule double because it's in the book. If it hops over the fence, it's a double. It's not a ground rule.
I think I would have messed up and called it a rule book double, but it was book rule double is the word.
Well, I mean, these coaches have to come out to these umpire meetings at the beginning of the game. They have something to talk about. It's not just a lineup. It's about their ground rules, special to their parks. I don't know what the special ground rules are here. Yeah, we learned there is a gate in center field. I wonder if they go over that.
Be careful. 2-0 count. Caden Ray stepping in. He has struck out 2 times here tonight.
Not going to strike out this time.
And he pops one up. Levi Perrell gets over second base and has it for the 3rd out. 1 man left aboard on 1 hit. No runs come across. The Rhythm lead it 6-3 when we return for the bottom of the 5th.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm Baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams. Bottom of the 5th inning, as still on the rubber for the Stallions, Noah Waltz on a very hot night, or afternoon, turning the night here soon. Starting to get a little bit more cloud coverage. These games have been weather delayed 2 times now.
On 2 different days.
This is probably going for longest game in OVO history.
Papa and Nana Howard back from church now. Must have had some
late service
baptisms and maybe a covered dish or 2 at church. Are they in Pike Road? Nope, Muscle Shoals. They're in Muscle Shoals, Alabama.
Breaking pitch.
That's the same pitch that Henry Jackson saw for the first pitch when he stepped in there against Noah Waltz in the 3rd.
Two-0 count here. Hot and humid night here at the ballpark.
Moist.
Very moist.
Hot and humid. That's moist.
That one struck over towards short on the throw to first and has it for the.
And that's exactly what Henry did the first time when he faced Noah Waltz.
Trey Miller stepping in.
Designated hitter Trey
1 for
Miller.
2 tonight. That's a single and struck out.
Came in hitting .591. Carson Newman. Watch it spin back in play. Wrong English. Wearing the number 19, Kenny Thomas's number. Retired over there at Trevecca Nazarene, formerly known as Trevecca Nazarene College.
That's hit over to short again, and about a mirror image play there. Quick one over there at first for Ray, who pulled that foot off pretty quick. And brings up Jackson Cothran. Meant to talk about this earlier. Did you notice Drew Robertson has changed his walk-up music again?
Well, I don't think Drew Robertson has anything to do with the walk-up song. It's Mark McDaniel that makes those changes.
Believe
he does
Drew
it
asked
at
him,
the
though.
request.
Yeah.
He did ask me, and I said, gonna have to talk to the man. That's not my job.
1-1 count.
I said, I don't get into that guy's job. I wouldn't even think about it. I don't even look over his way.
Now, Mark McDaniels, that guy,
Yeah, Mark McDaniels.
you could talk to.
Both of them. They're plural. That's why we call them they.
2-1 delivery. That one's popped up. Getting out to left field. Vaughn underneath it and has it for the third out.
Or whatever Noah Waltz is throwing, we're not hitting.
They cannot figure it out. So we will take a break. Top of the 6th when we return.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy, because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Here at Pizza Ranch, our research tells us kids love our buffet. All right, kids, to recap, your favorite things about eating at Pizza Ranch: pizza, chicken leg. Wait, who said pudding plate? Joey, what's a pudding plate?
It's a plate full of pudding.
Carl, put it on the board. Kids love Pizza Ranch, and parents love that kids eat free on Tuesday nights.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
I think this kid is onto something.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Resack Williams getting you ready for the top of the 6th inning as we now have an official ball game. 6:13 the time here in Hendersonville. We have a couple cells on their way here currently. So hopefully we can continue to get this game underway before we get anything else going on.
Shut down.
As stepping in here, Tamden Webb Tate. Steve Hill says, we made the trip. We truly do appreciate all you guys do. Great job in the booth. Appreciate you as that one's hit over towards Perrell at short. Deep throw, but there with plenty of time for the first out of the top of the 6th inning.
That would be Cale Hill's dad.
So he's here somewhere.
So, wonder if he knows Sam.
I hope so.
Probably does. Might be his dad or grandpa or great uncle. Although that saying is not used in Ohio. It wasn't used in Cincinnati, my part of Ohio. They just said basically WTH. That's all they said. They didn't say what in a Sam Hill.
Foul ball, 0-2 count.
Marietta, I believe, is over in the eastern part. And it's, I think, down south in Ohio, along the Ohio River.
Steve, what do you look like? Are you on the right side, and what shirt are you wearing? I see a couple different colors. You can turn back to the press box and wave at us. As that bat might have snapped. Perrell, quick throw to first, and he got him. Very smooth. He makes that look so simply easy. Oh, there he is. He's got the bucket cap on over there. We saw you. I know what you look like now. Tim Reese wants to wave at you through the window now. He's very excited to. There's a 30-second delay. You just stay there for a bit here, Tim. Noah Phillips stepping in. There it is. He's caught up. See if we get another 6-3 here.
Yeah, but you didn't have the wide. I guess we don't have that on.
I don't know if we can catch him. He's just out of our shot. Scoot down to the front row, bottom left. 2-1 count.
This is going to be 3-6. Oh.
Oh, and quick throw over to first, Levi. He is human after all.
You can't give him an error, Ken. Give me a break. You kidding me?
That
the
was a
guy's
tough play.
tired after the first 2 ground balls. God, what a tough official score. That was the easiest play he's had. He's got to make
too
it
easy.
Yeah. He was going to get them all. I spoke too soon. Tyler, I gave him the announcer's jinx, didn't I? Jinx.
Heard you're known famous for that.
Yeah, and don't start a no-hitter now.
Now will be hit out towards center. Robertson is underneath it, and he has it for the 3rd out. Mimi in North Carolina checking in. Philippians 4-6.
Ooh. That's
So
the
there you
start of 4, 6, 7, and 8, I believe.
We will take a break, get you to the bottom of the 6th when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Reese, Zach Williams here with you. As getting ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. Rhythm lead at 6-3. Do we have the attendance of tonight's ball game that came across?
Amazingly, 375 people have been here since Friday night. Stayed the whole time because you have to be present to win. So 375 souls, ministerially speaking, as somebody in the rhythm section says.
Levi Perel stepping in. He has an error for the day.
Yeah, got to get him out of there. I think that's 5 on the season. I'm kind of guessing. Get out of here, Mom.
And that's a shot towards left field. Getting over is Vaughn, and not enough Wheaties this morning. That's the 1st out.
Walker Strange and Rihanna step into the plate.
I don't see Rihanna out there, but I hear her. She must be close.
She's standing around here somewhere with a microphone.
She just had her kid. She was pregnant at the Super Bowl. That's the oblong spheroid sport. That's hit down the 3rd base line, but we'll get foul, and Walker wants that one again.
Is anybody moving up in the batter's box? That's the first thing I'd be looking at. Let's see if Walker's got his foot. He does. He's got it all the way in the back of the box. With a guy who's throwing, whatever this guy's throwing, I'd be moving him way up in the box.
got some strange movement on it. I just saw that right there, but I don't know what it's not a knuckleball.
That's a breaking pitch. I haven't seen anything that's hopping like a knuckleball.
3-1 count here. Sometimes you just get slow enough that it's different compared to what you're seeing day in, day out at this point in the season.
Walker Strange has got a game going right here. He's got a double and a single and 4 RBIs in this ball game.
Now a walk added to that one. Jared White stepping in.
Right fielder Jared White.
Got a 1 unassisted, I guess, as I have on my.
That's when Zachary Lawson was fed up after giving up 4 runs on 3 walks and
pump faked
3 hits, and he caught that one off his bat and then decided I'm heading that way anyway. I'll just step on the base, get the put out.
Looks at strike 1 here for White. Pickoff move over to first, not in time. Wind's starting to pick up a tad bit here at the park. So I know we have another front that will be moving in. Just wonder if it'll get into Hendersonville or skirt around. And White gets a hold of that one, and it'll get over to second and bounce around on a tough play by Hill. And everybody's safe.
Yeah, base hit for Jared White. I don't know if he actually can call that an infield hit as Cale Hill catches it out in shallow right field, but didn't go far. Grounded through the hole and slow enough that Cale Hill could get over to it. Puts runners at first and second.
Zeb Burns stepping in. 9-hole hitter here for the Rhythm.
Don't forget, next Thursday is our Veterans Appreciation Night. Guys will be wearing, and we'll auction off the jerseys.
That's a shot towards third. Caught over at third by Hogwood and doubled up at second. And that will be the side retired as 6 innings of play through on that double play. And the Rhythm lead it 6-3 when we return here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network. Tim Resack Williams. Top of 7. 3 due up to face Logan Harrell. Spencer Vaughn, Ethan Rothschild, and Garrett Causey. First pitch swinging here. Backhanded, not going to be able to grab by Burns over at second. And give that as a base hit. Leadoff
Center
single.
fielder Ethan Rothschild.
Top of the order now, Ethan Rothschild stepping in.
University of Southern Indiana. Five foot, 850-pound redshirt freshman from Evansville, Indiana.
He's not dunking a basketball.
Unless he's got some hops, you know. I mean, there's a chance. We said he was 5'8". We didn't say he's smaller than 5'8".
2-0 count. Strike cross there. Drink your milk, Mark.
That's why he wears Hokas.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're so comfortable.
And it's 4-inch heels.
Other strike on the outside corner. 2-2 here.
The Robertson family and Fox's Pizza tonight.
Pickoff move over to first, not in time.
Andrew and Autumn Robertson. I'm guessing they're providing like pork sandwiches.
Are they
seen.
making them here?
You know, I don't think he makes it here. I think he grills it, smokes it somewhere else, and then
throw down to second, not in time. Very good throw, though, by Cothran. And it's a full count, Tim. He tried to lay down that
full
bunt.
count. Was that a stolen base or a wild pitch? Okay. Wasn't sure if he was going on that.
A little discussion here now as they just want to double check that that was safe or out. That one, little blooper over to Levi Perel, and he has that securely for the first out.
Excellent play, Levi.
Right fielder, Garrett Causey.
Garrett Causey stepping in. Struck out looking his last time up.
He's made 7 plays and 1 error in this game. 7 for 1. And he made a great play on a ball that got away as Zeb Burns was trying to tag somebody. Falling away, throws, get the runner out at third base.
Oh-2 count.
Excellent fielder from
Thank you.
Lexington, North Carolina.
Oh, you were talking about
Levi Perel.
Oh, okay. I understand. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 and another strikeout in the books. Back-to-back strikeouts there for Garrett Causey.
Brings up the second baseman,
Cale Hill stepping in now. Doubled his last time up. He's got a single, a double, and a out from Levi.
Five errors in about 91 chances, and there's 92.
Over to Perel. And out number 3 as Cale Hill has a pattern going as well now. Hit, and there's the horns. So we are in a weather delay.
Stretch your legs and maybe do a little toe tapping. And get in rhythm with the man in black.
As Mark McDaniel is not hearing the horns, but keeping the rhythm going, which that's all it is. Keep the train going. We will take a break and
see what happens on the other side.
Yep. We have an official game, though.
Well, we'll have a break here at 6:30 Central Time. Almost an hour's worth of.
Coaches are going to discuss it there. So we'll take a break, find out, get you some info here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Corson Fire and Security first opened for business in 1946. From the very beginning, we understood something important. We're not just protecting buildings. We're protecting the dreams that built them. We're protecting the lives unfolding inside them. Fire extinguishers, sprinkler systems, and security products are the tools of our trade, but people are the inspiration behind it. For 7 decades, we've never forgotten that. Corson Fire and Security. Corson.com.
We all think about our home's yards, gutters, floors, and so much more. When was the last time you thought about your sprinkler system? That's where Music City Fire Sprinkler steps in. It may shock you that in-home sprinkler systems are discreet and affordable. Let the experts at Music City Fire Sprinkler tell you for themselves. Give them a call at 615-826-7450 or check them out on the web at mcfs.us. That's Music City Fire Sprinkler, proud sponsor of the Full Count Rhythm.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free, because sometimes the basics are more than enough, making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank, banking made easy on purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Whatever your destination in life, you can get there easier with a checking account from F&M Bank. At F&M, our checking accounts give you the tools you need to manage your money well, like our smart free checking account that's actually free, because sometimes the basics are more than enough, making lives better by making banking easier. Come see us at one of our branches or online at myfmbank.com. F&M Bank, banking made easy on purpose. Member FDIC.
Slim Chickens makes it easy to feed your hungry crowd. Fresh hand-breaded tenders, perfectly fried wings, and all the southern sides made fresh for you. It's easy. Just order on the Slim's app or website and leave everything to us. You can get it delivered right to your door. Any party, any size. Slim's has your crowd covered. Download the Slim Chickens app to order and earn rewards.
Let's get back to Full Count Rhythm baseball action on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
Score home run deals from your hometown dealer. Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got Nashville's best selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, every new vehicle comes with Rhythm's exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles at no additional charge. We've got great deals on deck, so step up to the plate. Find your new Chrysler Dodge Jeep or Ram at rhythmcdjr.com. Feel the rhythm, love the ride.
Hey, I've been thinking, bank fees can seem pretty cruel. Well, they did until I went to Volunteer State Bank. I found a bank with a local personalized service and free checking. Yeah, may I present to you Kasasa. Now, it's kind of like my checking account is paying me instead of the other way around. Visit one of our 11 locations or anywhere you have a phone. Real people, real solutions, right here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
If you didn't know, the Full Count Rhythm is part of the organization called Full Count Ministries. Full Count's mission is to give every baseball player the opportunity to hear the gospel, respond to the gospel, and grow in the relationship with Jesus. With Full Count, you could lead by discipling the next generation by using our resources, or you could go on international mission trips. For more of what we do, check out our website at fullcountministries.com or our pages on Instagram and Facebook.
This is home. So is this. And this. But home isn't just the stunning views or the rugged beauty. It's what you make of it. It's a place for joy and peace. A safe haven where memories are made. It's all of these things. Home is a feeling, and it's created by the people around you. This region is home, and we're so proud to be a part of it.
Welcome back here on the Full Count Broadcast Network, and the Full Count Rhythm win here today as the weather delay has caused this one to be through, as we have a second baseball game coming up right after this. Once the all clear happens, we will start game number 2 of today's festivities, which was originally slated for 7 o'clock start time, and we're about tracking on that timeline there, Tim Reese.
If the weather will cooperate. So the
Weather Inc.
So I guess we're going to do Logan Harrell as the winning pitcher, and he will go to 4-0. He comes in and steals one from his teammate Jonas Smithson, who was also 3-0. And the losing pitcher will be Zachary Lawson, who will fall to 1-2 on the season. No save as the Rhythm now go to overall 17-7 on the season, 16-7 after this game 23, but with yesterday's win, it moves them to 17-7, the best record in the Ohio Valley League. Muhlenberg County, with that loss, goes to 9-13, 9-12 after this game. Let's see who we're going to have as our Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram player of the game. Oh, how about Walker Strange, who goes 2 for 2 with 4 RBIs on base all 3 times. Let him be our Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram player of the game, thanks to Ryan Duncan over at Rhythm CDJR for their title sponsorship of Rhythm Baseball. Contact them at 615-733-4999 or rhythmcdjr.com. Located over there in Madison, just down the road from Chick-fil-A of Rivergate. They are building a brand new showroom and dealership just up from Center Point and Gallatin Road, Center Point Road, right there at the beginning of Hendersonville as you come down from Madison. Look forward to seeing that new building and new dealership. Sell new and used cars over there. So go in and say howdy to Richie and his brother Matt, or manager Elsie at Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. A huge, huge sponsor for Full Count Baseball.
So, Tim, how do we want to handle this from a broadcast perspective?
Well, first we got to give a Full Count Ministries verse of the game. We'll go with Mimi's verse for today. Philippians 4:6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." 7 and 8 kind of follow right along with that. That says, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding," actually 7, 8 goes on to something else, "which transcends all understanding will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus." 8 was another one I memorized a while back that was very good. We'll use that one for a different verse of the game, but thanks to Mimi down in Lexington, North Carolina, near Winston-Salem, for sending in her Bible verses each week. We're missing her here at Family Weekend. Might go down there and see who else I haven't talked to. I did talk to Gene and Maureen Thompson in from Reston, Virginia. Also met Jim and Danielle Waringer down from Monroe, New Jersey. I believe they're going to win the award for coming the furthest to see their son play baseball, or grandson. Is that Rick Howard down there? I think I see. Has he got an ice cream? No, that's a water bottle. I'm just thinking, man, I'd love to have an ice cream right now.
Well, how about we go to Big Kahuna? I'll get you some shaved ice.
Oh, you know what? I think I might go down there and do that. Let's do that.
What we're going to do here is we're going to end this broadcast for this game, because we're going to have a full warm-up session when the all-clear does come across, and then we will restart for game number 2, so be looking at all the social medias. We will see you guys next time here on the Full Count Broadcast Network.
This has been another Full Count Rhythm baseball game presented by Full Count Ministry and Rhythm Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See you next time on the Full Count Broadcast Network.